Oh, it's Rose.
Tor Anderson, you come out of here this minute. That water is bad for you. Tor, wait! Cynthia Weaver, I know it's you. This kind of behavior is not okay. Let him go, Tor!
What the heck is going on here? Rose is sitting on the bench, and Tor went into the water. Interesting. Before we do that, let's take a look at the case board, because something, at least one thing did come up. Yeah, here we go. Into the pond.
Tor disappeared into the pond. It's another overlap. Has to be. How do I get inside?
So the pond is the overlap. Cynthia and Tor. It's an overlap. Need to find a way inside. Overlap ritual. So we know when we do these, we tend to kind of loop through areas, right? Let's take a look at the Cult of the Tree. Cult initiation letter signed by Ilmo and Yako. So that was an initiation letter. Did we put that there?
Right.
Yeah. We're running the cult. Addressed to Vladimir Bloom. Or Blum. I think it's Blum. Where does this go? That's another initiation. Oh, who's involved? There we go. Confirmed cult member. And then we have the story. So these are still for later. Wow, we got these a while ago. These have been later for quite a bit. Let's take a look at our map. So we finally got into here where we wanted to get to. Kind of move this around a little bit. So the overlap is in the pond. We can talk to Rose. Bolt cutters. I want to see what's going on up here first. And then the bridge crosses over. Was there something over here? Oh, well, we know the, I think the basement's right there. Basement's right there, I believe. But let's take a look up here. This was that sign I wanted to see. Warning. Hiking or climbing prohibited. It's going to be a bolt cutter?
I need bolt cutters.
Yep. Where does that lead off to? Into this area. Okay, so that's going to get us back here. However, I think we're going to have to take on Cynthia to clear up that water, though. See, there's got to be something here. Yeah, there we go. Odin loses an eye. In 1988, a face-off between deities on the rim of Cauldron Lake, high above its dark waters, thunder roared. The old gods facing something even more powerful, something harder to define even, or changing the perspective, raving lunatics all caught up in the frenzy of a shared delusion. The old gods, the corsairs of the sea at night, and the Dark One, who yearned to stand in between, who also stood in between, who would soon stand in between. We help you. You stay away from our family. Tor Anderson snarled over the thunder. Yes, until you all come to me, came the answer. Oh, that's interesting. That's never going to happen, shouted Odin. I will take this as collateral so you'll remember our deal, said the Dark One. Blood arced from Odin's face as he fell to his knees. Lighting hit the dark figure on the cliff, and with that, he was gone. Tor rushed to his brother. Are you all right, bro? Effectively blind in that moment, the eye patch covering his left eye, his hand over the now empty socket of his right, blood oozing out of it. Odin cursed. The bastard took the wrong eye. Oh, so that's why he's got the patch. Now I believe, so I do not know a lot about... Is this Norse mythology? Clearly I don't know a whole lot about mythology in general. Well, not even just in general. I don't know a lot about it at all. But I do believe Odin, simply because of some movies. He does have a patch no matter what, right? So that was going to be a thing. Oh, there's another one up there. So this is where we came out of back here. The wellness center. But the cutscene kind of brought us up. All right, not seeing anything there. That looks like bolt cutters.
I need something to cut this.
It's interesting, sometimes she will legitly straight up say bolt cutters, other times I need something. Now here is the basement, or the way to the basement. Can we get into here? Oh, we can. And we still have not found the map for the wellness center. Oh. So we're down here. There's a workspace, a boiler room, storage, and a laundry room. Make sure we're looking good here. Ah! Oh my. I wonder if we should talk... to Rose. You know what? Since we got that jump, that scary jump, let's go talk to Rose. And hopefully it's not gonna... I mean, we're not gonna just dive in the water. I wouldn't think. Let's check this first, though. Because Rose might be sending us to the basement. Just to make sure this is marked on the map.
Open this with my bare hands.
Alright, this is a safe haven. So did he just walk in and then down?
What was that? Where did Tor go?
What on earth do you mean, Saga? Tor is resting in the wellness center.
What?
Remember?
What? We both saw him go into the pond.
Okay.
Are you fucking with me, or is this a story again?
Now. Let's cool it with the language.
She's clearly lying to me. Why?
Yeah, excellent question. Rose's lies.
Rose watched Tor go into the pond. Why is she lying to me?
The secret mission for Alan's #1 fan. The hero will say Wake has returned. We're all characters in his story. Gee whiz.
It was
I'm
very
not his
robotic.
fucking character. But I can use that phrase to make Rose stop lying to me. Wake has returned.
Oh, interesting, because Rose is the #1 fan. Cynthia Weaver.
Cynthia took Tor. What happened to her?
When the darkness touches your head, your bookshelf gets shuffled. I put her lamp in the shoebox. What do you call a lamp lady without her lamp?
Is Rose talking about Cynthia or herself? Or both?
I'm thinking Cynthia, but... because we don't know anything about Rose with a lamp that I'm aware of. Alright, so I think we're caught up there.
Rose. Wake has returned.
Oh my god. You're the hero! You're here to save Alan! I feel so silly for trying to keep you out of the wellness center. I locked Tor and Gale in there after they lost it, and I didn't want you getting hurt.
Oh, Gail's in there
Before
also.
I forget, Here's the page Wake told me to give you. Oh, and you'll need my keys to get around.
Nice. Oh, that'll get us in the other rooms, maybe? Although I think we need a key card. Wait, Gail's in the wellness center also? I don't think... Did we see somebody else?
Saga jabbed the
Where's
selector
the
on
key
the
fob?
jukebox. The missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. A light bloomed in through the garden window.
The horror story beat me to Tor. I have to rescue him. The key to this overlap is an old Gods of Asgard record. Odin will know more.
Odin will know more.
What happened to Tor just now?
Cynthia took him. Ugh, I knew someone was messing with Tor's head. There's something wrong with the water here. Pipes acting up, black stuff coming out. Cynthia's probably behind that too.
Does Cynthia have any connection to the cult of the tree?
Oh no, she's way too frail for that. But she used to be this town's best defense against the forces of darkness.
Yeah, she was.
Well, after Alan. But I guess it finally got her.
Wake is in custody. How have you been in contact with him?
He leaves me messages in funny places, like the newspaper, books. Once he even wrote to me with a cloud. If
What?
it's something really important, he tells me in a dream.
Okay. And what does he say to you with these clouds?
Ways I can help him, how I can stay safe, good dinner recipes, ways to kill Taken, lots of stuff. I've been finding some pages of writing lately too, so he must be working on a new book. Exciting.
She knows about Taken, and supposedly that was a manuscript page? Supposedly, I mean, we'll look at it here in a moment.
You need to get the residents out of here. It's not safe.
Oh, this kind of stuff rolls right off their backs. They've lived very rich lives. Very resilient. But I already told everyone to wait at the designated muster point on the front porch. We run drills every few months. I'm so proud of them.
I'm impressed by how prepared you are.
We're pretty used to this kind of thing.
Dude, she seems like she is a member here, or a resident here. For sure.
You're the one leaving those Alex Casey lunchboxes around, aren't you?
Guilty. They were the only Alan-related containers I could find online. He told me to destroy the Taken around town, and I needed some way to stash my gear. I even recruited Mandy May to make knitwork decorations to mark the sites. The stashes are for you, too. You being the hero and all.
Thanks. I already have been.
Gear, though, all we get is, we just get the pieces. We don't actually get actual loot from those, but I do appreciate that we actually got an answer to that. That's pretty cool.
Wake tells you how to kill Taken?
Oh, sure. You're the hero, so you must know all about it. All you need is a strong light, and then your conventional methods of extreme violence. Simple stuff. The tough part is hiding the bodies.
I
What?
honestly don't know how to react to this.
Just doing my part, sister.
Wait, did she kill the guy in the basement? Is she like... Oh, there's a boiler room down there. Oh, we can't see it now. How is she getting rid of the bodies? All right, I think we're done here. We can't go into the water, I'm assuming. Oh, we can. This is actually water we can go into. Will she go under this? Will she duck? No, she does not. Oh, that is interesting, though. All right, we do need to... I think the only thing remaining would be the basement. Now, before we head in, we did get quite a bit of stuff here, I believe. So let's take a look at... Let's do the... profiling first, maybe? No, let's do the case board. So these are still for later. Lunchboxes. Rose, the lunchboxes I've been finding were left by Rose for her use, as well as the heroes. Why do they give us way over here? I don't get that. Seems like that would go there. Oh, who left these? I didn't see that.
Rose Marigold left these lunchboxes for me. Alan Wake apparently told her to. I guess I owe her one.
Rose Marigold is her name. Interesting. Nothing to do with light? At least not that I'm aware of. Let's do... Yeah, we'll just go down. We'll just go down the path here. All right, those are the two that are for later. So, all right. Clue 0. Points of interest. There's no info there. I'm really looking at the right-hand side now. That last episode, but I finally realized that it might be helping us. Cult of the Tree, clues 1. Wake has been instructing her to kill the Taken. She believes she's working for him. Rose.
Right.
And obviously I see we have Rose Marigold there also. Not a cult member. All right, just making sure we have everything there. Back to the story. Why do I keep going to that story, man? I'm sorry. Anderson brothers. These are for later also. Oh, no, wait. Did I not do the Anderson brothers? There we go. Tor followed Cynthia because Cynthia was confusing him, messing with his head. Whoa. What? I have no idea what happened there. Cynthia or Tor? Why is Cynthia going to such trouble to get Tor out of the picture? Saga jabbed the selector, the missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. Saga knew what she had to do. Oh, that would probably be the ritual, right? I need to play a record to open the overlap. Another ritual. I should talk to Odin. So maybe this ritual will be a little different then. Wake told Rose to look for the hero. She won't help anyone else. That be the ritual?
The page says the record will open the overlap. Or is the page predetermining it? Am I just playing into the story?
Very well could be. Very well could be. So we know the story, there's nothing new there. And we're going to have to find a record. Could it be in the basement and then we go up and talk to Odin? Or is Odin just going to tell us where it's at? All right, let's take a look at Odin's profiling. The record.
The page mentions a missing record. Do you know where it is, Odin?
Driven by passion, raging like a storm. Your grandfather made the song to apologize. To your mother, Freya, and to you. Tor's like a storm. Your mother did the right thing, leaving with you. Even if it broke your grandfather's heart. And mine. Listen to the song, Saga. It's all there. Tor only had one record made. He keeps it in the museum.
There you go.
Odin knows my mom's name. He's saying my mom took me away when I was still a baby. Plausible. Stay on task. The record is in the museum.
And we have access to all those rooms now. I'm wondering, are we going to find out more about the Bookers by any chance? Like, there wasn't a whole lot from them. I mean, I guess it was a good starting point. But I think we're all caught up here. And we know the museum's going to be up there. We can get access to all those rooms. First, we definitely got to check this out, though. Yeah, I don't think this stuff's going to be usable. Is it just the page? Remember, buy more fuses, many more. Crappy old equipment keeps blowing them. VB. Barry struggles with artist. Oh. Wheeler used to be the agent of a manic depressive celebrity writer, Alan Wake. Wake had various addictions on his back, an on-off death wish. Wheeler had seen a thing or two. Wheeler paid a lot of money for a good shrink. Got himself convinced that all the nightmares he'd seen leading up to Wake drowning himself were just his imagination. PTSD. Now he had pills to keep the shadows from his sleep. But the Andersons were something else. The nightmares were starting to creep in again. Or maybe it was the drugs in the air. Wheeler hoped it was the drugs. The Andersons were so... Maybe Barry was hoping it was the drugs because that's something he can kind of control. Something he could see. Who knows? The Andersons were so old. Vampires. After every gig in the party that followed, it took them weeks to bounce back. And they never did completely. Each time, Wheeler expected them to croak. Oh my. Is this a safe haven? I'm thinking that is. I saw a coffee mug. Alright, looks like we're going through there. Actually, you know what? Let's get this first. Boom. Beautiful. Nice. Let's check our shoebox. What do we want to do here? I think this only... See, I did it again. I think that only holds 2. So we're going to keep that. Put you there. I think that's all. You know, I'm actually half tempted to put the crossbow away. I mean, when do I use it? Now... I do still want to try out the idea of kind of getting one shot in with that as a sneak. Because I think that might be something.
Must be locked from the other side.
Convenient. I didn't even check. I didn't even think about checking on that side. Can we open that? I mean, it seems kind of weird to have a door that you can't open on either side.
It doesn't budge.
No, you cannot. All right, so there's a door you cannot open on either side. Nice. Wrote, spare fuses now locked away because someone, Ati, keeps stealing them. Code is in the laundry room. All right. But where are they locked away at? Emmett taken. Who's Emmett? Emmett Elwood had had enough. All his life he'd been surrounded by the same small-minded, impolite, ignorant people in town. Their endless gossip, their nose-picking, chewing food with their mouths open, not washing their hands after visiting the restroom, touching things, touching everything. The world was going to hell. He'd watched day after day how all the nice things in life in Bright Falls were spoiled and ruined forever. There'd be a just and terrible reckoning. Emmett had imagined many times how he'd make them pay. He had lovingly tended his anger, made it grow hotter. It was out in the open now, ugly and slobbering. They reached at him with their unwashed hands. He'd beat them down. Look at handwritten. There would be a just and terrible reckoning, and he watched day after day. Oh. Oh, that's not terrifying at all. So I also have not even seen a spot where we can put a fuse. Oh. Can we get through you? No. We're in storage, about to get into the laundry room. Okay. I guess this makes sense that this is storage. Ooh. Can we play you? Yes, we can. Wait, I didn't have to unlock that.
Could come in handy.
That's interesting. Oh. House of Zane, renowned filmmaker, establishes artist commune in Bright Falls. Thomas Zane, born as Thomas Zane in Finland, and his partner Barbara Jagger. So we met Barbara last in the first game. She was the lady in the veil, I believe, right? Have recently established an artist commune here in Bright Falls. Mr. Zane has purchased the old manor house outside town. A couple have already settled in. In his home country and internationally as well, Mr. Zane is well-known and respected auteur filmmaker, a rising star already compared to the likes of Stanley Kubrick and Ingmar Bergman. His earlier film, Nightless Night, won a number of European Film Awards. Mr. Zane is currently in the process of filming a feature entitled Tom the Poet. In conversation, Mr. Zane comes across as a charismatic figure with big dreams. He talks about building a hotel and a film studio in the area. He even has a name picked out for the hotel, Ocean View Hotel. Wait, isn't that where we are staying? Back in Bright Falls? Is that what that is? Is that Ocean View? We'll check. Maybe we'll check in a moment. I don't know if we can look at that map, though. This reporter believes the name has a nice ring to it. Mr. Zane's dream would certainly make Bright Falls a household name if they became a reality. Members of the commune clearly feel the same, seeing Zane as a person worth revering, even to a faintly cult-like degree. A person who guides his flock to expand their consciousness and reach a higher state of artistic inspiration with the age of magic mushrooms. While the Bright Falls Record does not condone the use of illegal drugs, we hope Mr. Zane will help put our town on the artistic map. So this goes back a little bit to my theory that, and I've had this theory since actually game one, that the real true story, the real reality is Thomas Zane, and he's writing Alan Wake, who's writing everything else. Because we know that Cult. So we have the cult thing, Ocean View Hotel. We know there's a huge artist thing, especially at the doctor, at that I forget what it was called. Wow, in the first game, but that doctor talked about the artist, and whatever they did there came to reality. Whoa. All right, let's go ahead and watch you.
Is this something they watch on movie night? That looks just like Casey.
Yeah, it does.
What the hell is going on?
Oh, we just saw that poster, I think. I do not know what any of those words mean. I cannot translate that. Yotan Yo? Where did I see that poster? I saw that poster somewhere. Right. Oh, that's the poster I looked at when we first came in. Tom the Poet. Screenplay, Thomas Zane, Barbara Jacker. Cynthia Weaver. Emil Hartman, he's the doctor. From One, Thomas Zane and Alan Wake. A terrifying, strange dive into the dark depths of the artist's mind. I assume that's in Finnish. Yeah, I can't read that. Oh my. Yeah, I'm still kind of baffled. We didn't have to actually... We just got access to that. Was I able to take this? No. Alright, here's the laundry room.
Cynthia Weaver had always kept her lantern close. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed.
That almost sounded like... Remember, so the first time we met her in the first game, Barbara, the dark presence, was not in the bathroom, but down that hallway of the bathroom. Cynthia Weaver hated being old. She'd been a doer, a fighter. Now the bathroom frightened her, afraid she'd break her hip, like Norman. Norman Bates, I'm assuming? Or Norman up in the, Norman up in the manor. Cynthia had always kept her lanterns close to hold the darkness at bay. Oh dear, my lantern. Think I've lost it, Cynthia said. This will put a smile back in your face, my dear, a voice said. A man's voice. Someone in the bathroom with her, in the dark. The light bulb had blown. She meant to replace it days ago. How could she forget? She had slipped getting out of the tub. She lay in the tub now. She lifted her hand. It looked wrong. Too many hands. In a black void with no sense of up or down, she was underwater. A dark shape pushed her down. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed. It came out in bubbles. Bubbles. Alright, we're gonna be heading back there. I know I feel like hopefully that I'm not being too jerky with just like look the way I'm looking around, but I just want to see everything. So we have the fuse. We do not know where to put it in yet. Is that going to give us light back in the manor? Because it was dark the last time we were in there. Code is 273. What was that noise? Rose, if you see this, please remind the residents to leave my stuff alone. I think they hate me. But we already got in. Does the game know that I'm not good at codes and passwords? Although that probably the easiest one in the game. So that would have been that's the only reason for this laundry room, is to come in here and get the code. 1010. Which then gave us the fuse. So this was actually, because of that, kind of pointless, actually. Where are we? All right, we're moving back to the boiler room. There's a point of interest just around the corner. Wait, is this the sound that just... Did something or someone just come out of that? There's no way that was open. I would... Notice that. All right, let's get in here. Our safe haven. Oh, we put the fuse in you? No, wouldn't make sense to put it in the safe haven. All right, let's go ahead and get this bolt on over. And again, I think that's it. There's another one of those crates. Can't put the fuse in you. That's just going to lead back out and around. The point of interest. This is the point of interest. Is it possible I'm down here too early? Was I supposed to go up and talk to Odin? That was not like that. I'm pretty sure. Let's go talk to Odin. I'm guessing I might have gotten down here too early. I was too infatuated with... Oh. With the basement. I mean, I guess at some point I don't have to be taking the bolts, right? I do want the health. Oh, look it. We finally have a post-it with number 2. I don't remember where, but we had a number 1 before. The quickest way. Oh, we should be able to use this door now. Does she want to talk by any chance, Rose? No. Oh, the door's open. Oh, did I see somebody back there, or is that a shadow? So we know that just leads back to the wellness center. We need to speak to Odin. Odin's on the 2nd floor. We'll speak to him last. I want to go through all of the rooms first. That clearly was not like that initially. These two are gone. I think we go up to the 3rd floor before we do the 2nd floor. Odin stuck in bed. Odin Anderson stirred in his bed. His vision was hazy, smudged. Felt weighed down by an ocean of dark water. Through the haze, he made out Saga. Odin felt useless. He wished he could tell Saga how his silly faces made her smile when she was young. Too young to remember. Odin used to joke that Tor was her grandfather, but he was the All-Father. He smiled at the memory. Odin was the kinder of the Anderson brothers. Tor lacked patience, more volatile. The brothers fought a lot, but they were inseparable. Now Tor was missing. Dragged into darkness, Odin can feel it. Time was running out for both of them. Maybe we do go help him first. That's Tor's room. Oh, we can't talk to him. Nothing's changed here. All right, let's clear out this floor then. Although we know the record is in the museum, right? The record is down here. Yeah, and who's Gale? Gale was supposedly in the wellness center. Oh, we can talk to Adi. I say we go up to the 3rd floor, get into these 2 rooms, then talk to Adi. And then get the record. Oh, Adi's door is open also. Now, is Mandy May in here? She is not. You know what? I did not even think to check Donna's room. Is she still working out? Is she still putting in the time? Cynthia and Gale. Let's get Cynthia.
10 lights.
Oh. Oh. Right when I said that, I was like, no, I should probably.
Crying in the dark place. What has been has gone. But trouble doesn't look like this. You can go to the basement and check the generator. But look out. You can never know in which tree the devil sits.
The basement. Thanks.
We were just there, Adi. Hey, buddy. What's going on in your room? What can we steal? Oh, we can steal health from you. I'm all right with that. Suomi Society R. Is that RV? I feel like we've seen that before. No time on the clock. Oh, are you? Oh, in Alan's world, we could loot that.
Do you know anything about the cult of the tree?
Yes, yes. He who reaches for a spruce tree will stumble into a juniper. Bloom was one of them. He has kicked empty. I wouldn't want to be in his shoes. But I like his shoes.
How did you know Blum was part of the cult?
Oh, Fox never runs out of tricks. He's a crazy man, and he will show his ways. Blum like to talk.